You know what's exciting? New releases and new titles. I'm gonna hop on and show you exactly what some of these new releases are, starting with Narwhals and Other Sea Creatures. This is one of our magic painting books that everybody loves. We changed the construction here so that the paintbrush that comes with it actually just slides into place right here. And as you open up the pages, all you need is water to reveal the beautiful masterpieces on each page. Each page is perforated so you can distribute them out to all of the little painters in your life. Or we have a back flap here that you can drape over one of the pages to be able to protect the page in front of it. And it also comes with all the different characters that are within these pages. And all you need is water, no mess. Then we have Keeping Us Healthy. So timely. We also have Keeping Us Going in this series. And it is an ode to all of the people and their jobs on a day-to-day basis that are helping to keep us healthy. We've got Daddy is a nurse. We have ambulance drivers. We have x-ray technicians. We've got dentists as well. And we also have physical therapists. And it just talks about how grateful we are to have all of them in our life to help keep us healthy and help keep us going. Luna Loves Art is a beautiful book that has modern art in it, but it also describes how families aren't exactly alike. And I love it because it actually walks you through various emotions paralleled with the different pieces of art. So you can see here Finn is looking up and he's not quite excited about going to the museum. You turn the page, there's a whole bunch of abstract things here, and here he is describing the difference of what he actually feels like compared to what some of the other children observe. And in the end, it says here that Mom says some families look like that and some don't. Some families are related and some are not. Some families are together and some are apart, and there are lots of different families like all this different art. And how beautiful is that it actually shows children how to appreciate art, how to feel art, and how that relates to them. We also have Monsieur Roscoe on Vacation. We also have the Spanish version of this as well. This is like your very own companion to be able to be immersed and learn French or Spanish as you would, as if you were in a high school Spanish class or French class. It says it's time to pack. There are lots of things to remember. Don't forget your toothbrush, Monsieur Roscoe. Un pantalon, un t-shirt, une chemise, des lunettes de soleil, un unieur, un slip underpants. So fun. We also have The Perfect Shelter. I hope that none of your families are going through anything like this, but books are wonderful in that they discuss, they give kids a way to tangibly hold on to some of the feelings and process some of the feelings. So this Perfect Shelter is about a family that has a sister who is very, very ill. And you see here they build up these beautiful shelters, the perfect shelter between the sisters. But then something happens and the perfect shelter is knocked down. You can see the wind is blowing their shelter and it parallels it, and they build it back up. And you turn the pages and then the rain comes and they talk about the sister being sick. And lightning crashes, and you can see the parallels between the emotions and what's going on. And she doesn't know if they're ever going to build a perfect shelter again. But you turn the pages all the way to the end, and here they are building up their perfect shelter inside the hospital rooms themselves. Okay, we have got, how many of you find your kids saying that they love something? They love sports, they love animals. This is a series, That's a Job. I love that Usborne Books and More does not talk down to kids. Peter Usborne himself says that children are among the smartest beings, and they are learning at a rate far superior than we are. So here you find that your children love sports. What can they be? Professional athletes, sports team managers, adventure guides. Turn the page, more personal trainers, so many. And it gives you a peek inside what the day in the life of this is. All the pros and cons, the best parts and the worst parts. Okay, we also have Dinosaur Timeline. So many dinosaur lovers out there, but have you actually thought about when these dinosaurs have existed? Open up this giant fold-out book And you see all about all of the various dinosaurs and when they fit into the various periods of time they do. And it is front and back. Okay, this is Crab. Such a fun, silly, interactive book. We also have This is Owl and This is Frog. I'm gonna read you this in a bit. This is a bit embarrassing. I want to introduce you to my friend Crab, but he's refusing to come out of his cave. Let's try a drum roll with our fingers to tempt him out into the open. Ready, drum roll? Hooray! This is Crab. Can you wave your arms in the air like claws to say hello? And it goes on, so on and so forth. Kids find this absolutely hilarious. There are flaps in here as well. They're learning as the story develops and they get more and more involved. And finally, Lights Out Leonard. This is a book for kids that have a little bit of a fear of the dark. Well, in Leonard's case, he doesn't have a fear of the dark. He actually has a fear of the monsters that are in the dark. That would be silly to be afraid of the dark. And so it goes on every night as it goes with parents. They get tired of, it's time to turn the lights out, Leonard. No, do you know about all these various creatures that are in the dark? And so there they are. He turns the page, and one day he walks into his room and he finds this book, How to Frighten Monsters. You turn the page and it says all the reasons or all the ways that you can fight off all of those terrible monsters. Minty breath, tidy bedrooms, teddy bears, gentle music, and above all, kisses from parents that will automatically obliterate those monsters. And so, as you can guess, you can see what happens in this title. But I hope you guys love some of these new releases, and I hope you find some great books. Reach out to your consultant.